Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Rich and Teddy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Teddy's ability to understand and respond to his brand new obedience commands, the correction and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction that we give. And the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on his training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment. Teddy will come home with his very own training collar, and you'll be taught how to use it during your follow-up training session. Now Teddy is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Teddy heel.
Teddy heel.
At this point, Teddy's job is to stay even with Rich's left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And each time that Rich stops his feet, you will see that Teddy sits automatically without being told and waits for his next command. So that if you're walking down the street and you stop to cross traffic or you stop to talk to a neighbor, Teddy's always right with you and he's sitting nicely at your left waiting for his next command. The next command that we're going to demonstrate is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Just the firm command to stay. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home, and I would expect that you'll practice this in the house as well as outside, is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel position. And at this point, Teddy expects to get another command. And they're going to do the heel and the automatic sit and the stay again for us. Teddy's very bright. This is really good exercise for his little brain. He enjoys doing it. We talk to them and motivate them, but we don't want to rev them up too much.
Stay.
Rich leaves him in another sit stay. This helps to develop focus and attention span. This time, instead of returning back to his dog, Rich is going to call him.
Teddy, come.
Teddy should come right in front and sit, facing your knees. That starts to teach him to prevent him from coming and jumping all over you. And then he returns back to heel position and back sitting. And each time that you return back to heel, your dog expects to get another command. So at that point, you have to tell him what you're going to do next, whether it's stay or whatever the command is. And we're just going to leave him in another stay and demonstrate the recall for us again. This is a very important exercise, and it should always be happy. He should always get praised for coming to you. And then he returns back to heel and back sitting on Rich's feet. So you can see that they really do establish a rapport with the trainers here at the school. We love them and they love us, and we have a good time with the learning process. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is a down command. This is down from a heel position.
Stay.
He leaves him in a stay, and your long down stay, which you are going to practice in the house because it's going to be cold outside and there's snow on the ground, is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. And you can start at like 1.5 minutes. Now he got up, so Rich said no, and you saw that immediately he went back into the down position. And that's how you correct him. No, and you repeat the command. When Rich returns back to him, he'll walk all the way around him as he did on the sit stay for that additional distraction, returning back to heel. He praises him, and then he's going to heel him out of that, and we'll do the down from heel one more time for you. Your down commands, now you saw Rich give that little correction because he didn't sit automatically. And if you're not really looking for it, you don't even see it because it's just a tug and let go.
Down. Stay.
This is your down from a heel position. You can also call your dog out of any of the commands. So Rich calls him in. He comes right in front and sits, and then he returns back to heel and back sitting. Very good job. Now the next down that we're going to show you is your down from a distance. You're going to leave your dog in a sit stay. Always have your dog sitting before you attempt to put him into a down. Rich is going to use his right hand to give the command and drops him into a down. And he's a ham. He wants to face the camera. What a good job.
Teddy.
Rich calls him in and has him sit. And then returns back to heel and back sitting. Now we've demonstrated for you, these are formal obedience commands that we're going to be teaching you how to incorporate into your everyday living situation. Teddy is very bright. He's a smart guy. He likes to work. You can see how bonded he is with all of us. We've enjoyed having him, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company. And Merry Christmas.